You know now how to write an epic, a user story and acceptance criteria. But where do they actually go once they are written? Who pick them up? And when do they get built? Today, I am going to explain in the simplest way possible how an agile team actually works day to day, sprint backlogs and daily scrum, and exactly where you as the BA fit into all of it. Let's begin. Quick hello, I am Pragati. This is day 9 of our free 40 days series. Day 8 covered epics and user story using our movie app example. Today we watch those exact stories move through a real agile team from idea to finished feature. Let's get into it. Let's start with the backlog because everything else built on top of it. A backlog is just a big organized to-do list of everything the team might build today, next month or someday. There are actually two backlogs you will hear about. First is product backlog, the full list of every epic and user story the team could possibly work on, big or small, ranked by priority. Next is sprint backlog, a small focus list pulled from the product backlog containing only what the team is building in the next couple of weeks. For our movie app, the product backlog holds every story from the trending movie epic plus stories from the other epic too. The sprint backlog might hold just 2 or 3 of these stories, the ones the team is building right now. Now let's talk about what is a sprint. A sprint is simply a short fixed block of time, usually for 2 or 4 weeks, where the team commits to finishing a small set of stories from the backlog. Think of it like a short race with a clear finish line. The team does not try to build everything at once. They pick a small, realistic amount of work, finish it completely, then start the next sprint with a fresh, small batch. For our movie app, Sprint 12 includes just 2 stories from our epic, show a trending near you section and let customer filter movie by genre. The team commit to fully finish both within 2 weeks, nothing more, nothing less. This is why breaking big epics into small user story like we learned on day 8 actually matters. Small stories are what make sprint possible. Let's talk about what is daily scrum call or daily stand-up. A daily stand-up is a short daily team meeting, usually for 10 to 15 minutes, where everyone quickly shares 3 things: what they did yesterday, what they are going to do today, and anything blocking them. It is called a daily scrum call or daily stand-up because team often literally stand to keep the meeting short on purpose. This is not a place for long discussions, just a fast daily skink. For our movie app, team developer might say, yesterday I built a trending list logic, today I am connecting it to the home screen. I am blocked because I am not sure if the section should hide completely when there is no data. That last part is exactly where a BA steps in. Now let's talk about where does the BA actually fit in. This is the part most beginners get confused about. A BA is not just someone who writes a document once and disappears. You show up at almost every one of these moments. Here is exactly where ceremony, what happens, what the BA does, backlog refinement team review and clarifies upcoming stories. It explains requirements, answers questions, adds missing acceptance criteria, sprint planning, team picks stories for the next sprint, explain priority and business value, confirm the team understood each story, daily stand-up, quick daily check-in, what's done, what's next, what's blocking, answers requirement questions, remove confusion, blocking developers, sprint review, team demos, finished work to stakeholders, confirm the work matches what was actually requested, retrospective, team reflect on what went well and what didn't, the shares where requirements were unclear and how to improve next time. Notice the pattern in every single ceremony. Your job is the same underlying skill. Make sure everyone understands the requirement the same way and remove confusion the moment it appears. Let's work through one full sprint for our movie app team so you can see how all of this connects. Before the sprint starts, in Backlog Refinement, you explain the trending near you and genre filter stories to the team and confirm the acceptance criteria are clear. Next, Sprint planning, the team agrees these two stories fit into the next 2 weeks, and you confirm everyone understands why these two matters most right now. Next, daily stand-ups. Every day for 2 weeks you are available to answer quick questions like whether the section should hide when there is no data. Next, sprint review. At the end of the 2 weeks, the team demos the finished trending section and genre filter, and you confirm it matches what the business actually asked for. Next, retrospective. You mentioned that one's requirement was unclear at the start and suggest writing acceptance criteria a little earlier next time. That is full loop. Your BRD and user story from the earlier videos do not just sit in the document, they travel through this entire cycle with you involved every step. Now let's talk about the 3 mistakes new BAs make here. Mistake number 1, disappearing after writing the requirement. Some new BAs think their job ends once the document is written. In reality, the most valuable movement often happens during the sprint when real questions comes up. Mistake number 2, turning the daily stand-up into a long discussion. If a question needs more than a minute or 2, note it down and continue the conversation right after stand-up, not during it. This keeps the meeting fast for everyone. Mistake number 3, skipping the retrospective or staying quiet in it. This is one of the best places to improve how you gather and write requirements. Speak up even about your own mistake. It is expected, not risky. So to recap in simple words, a backlog is your to-do list, a sprint is a short block of time to finish a small piece of it, and a daily scrum or stand-up is a fast daily check-ins. As a BA, you are present at every stage: refinement, planning, stand-ups, review and retrospective, always making sure the requirement stays clear. So in tomorrow's video on day 10, we will cover how to prioritize a requirement when everyone says their request is the most urgent. This is one of the most real practice skill you will use again and again. Don't miss it. If this video helped you, please like it and subscribe. This is a full 40-day series, completely free, completely step by step. Tell me in the comments, have you attended a stand-up or sprint planning meeting before? What did you find confusing about it? I read every comment. See you tomorrow in day 10. Thank you so much.